Welcome back to Total War Pharaoh in part 6 of our Amenmesse campaign. In today's episode, we are here to bring sweet retribution against the people of KAWA, and we have brought the culmination of our Thutmose actions. They're coming on in from this side as well. We don't get to actually see the list of reinforcements, which is kind of something that CA Sophia likes to do with their Total War games. It's not my most favorite. It wouldn't be bad for us to know exactly what our reinforcements are, but for the enemy, you can have less in terms of intel. Maybe you don't know how many units they have, but you know what the overall composition is. Either way, we've got our lads kind of set up as such. We've got the Kushite spearmen in on the towers. That way they can kind of start the fight off on the wall and set themselves up in a defensive position. Then we can have Amenmesse and the Nubian recruits move on in with their siege ladders to hopefully get some nice flanks off and capture these towers so we can stop being shot at immediately. If the enemy is clever, if they're even able to, if they're able to actually deploy up on top of these walls, I foresee this being a very, very dangerous siege, and we might have to rotate our entire army a little bit just so we are not under the threat of being shot at by lads up on the high ground like such. I've left one of the ladders over here. That way the reinforcing troops can come on in and grab that ladder and get right up on the walls. It's almost a full force. I think there are 13 units total. And most of them are more elite than what Amenmesse himself is fielding, so we're going to use them, hopefully, to batter this settlement into the ground. Let's do it. How have you all deployed? Lots of archers, no one's up on the top, that is perfect. And our reinforcements are here immediately. Show up with a bro fist. They must be cutie pie enthusiasts. Well, let's grab all of the archers and draw them on in. These are just normal Nubian bowmen, so they can kind of set up on either side of the renowned Kushite archers. Now this is a lot of space taken up just by the UI there. Are you able to make the panel smaller? No, so I've just lost a third of my screen.
Now they cannot escape us.
Now they cannot escape us.
For glory.
You boys move in behind the others.
Onwards.
We'll grab good old Cine here. Our warlord that's coming in to help.
With me, brothers.
We'll have the Nubian clubman taking the siege ladder.
Marching.
Front, spearmen.
Pushing on.
Just get the secondary army set up and ready to go. So we'll bring these other clubs over.
Into position.
And then the royal chariots. You guys move up a little bit on this side just to start blasting away at the enemy a bit. I might have them walk, so we're not worried about getting attacked. The fact that these guys are going to have no threats on their way up and over the wall is going to be great. In fact, I'm going to let them react to it before we move the rest of the army in. Do a bit of looking at the city. It'll be interesting to see if these I guess terrain bits and bobs go ahead and destroy it, like auto explode. Like when in Warhammer, as you walk through, they just kind of explode as you walk through and fall apart as if your lads are being just as destructive as possible. Are you all making it on in? I guess this is also a good opportunity for us to check out some of our more elite units that we haven't quite been able to recruit. Gonna be our renowned Kushite archers. Look awesome. And bronze sometimes on their headdresses.
They cannot run from us now.
These are the Asceti or the renowned Nubian Longwomen. Combine as many words as we can there. Makes it more efficient. Our generic lord. We definitely need to get some Nubian clubmen on in. These guys are awesome, actually have bigger shields and probably will deliver a lot better bonk than their
Our slings will bury them.
tribesmen counterparts there. Are we ready?
Fighters of Nubia.
Guys that are going to grab the zone are moving to do so. In fact, let's go ahead and bring all of our archers. Group 4, that is, around to help out over here. We may leave these two here. In fact, we will. Absolutely.
Marching.
Start walking on in. Nubian clubmen, get to the walls. We'll just have everyone here into their own group, so. And then these two Nubian bowmen. There we are, and then they can stay in guard mode. Perfect.
Shoot them down.
Oh, because they're deployed further. Just take these guys off of the selection and then move everyone else up. I don't mind them being a little bit more jumbled so they're not getting shot at by towers. Go ahead and walk on over so you don't beat the others there.
Charioteers, go!
So the charioteers have been launching arrows, looks like. How effective that has been, it doesn't look like it has. But that's just fine.
Arrows away!
A lot of archers sitting there waiting for us. We're going to let the reinforcements arrive. And actually, I'm not hearing any music at all. What's going on here? Ah, well, that would be why. Fresh off of making our Thunderstorm videos, we'll bring the music up to 70%. We'll kind of switch the volume up just a smidgen. Should have been doing this before. Nice and professionals. About right. And we're back to it. It sounded oddly quiet.
For glory!
Get shots on Imontour, that'd be great. I don't really want you to move up at all, though, so let's do so while here. Let a few of those fly. Stay back far enough that we're not losing any of our own. Alright, now it's time to start sending the towers in. Go ahead and take this position, and you guys go here.
Slay them!
We'll have the ladder taking this position a little bit further over. Alright. The main body. We start advancing. Looks like these guys got a little ways behind the rest. Might have had them sprint on accident. These are renowned Kushite archers. We have the rest of them. For whatever reason, they're just moving over very slowly. We'll have our very long-range archers move up, start taking some shots, as well as the armored variant. They're doing some damage.
Marksman, let fly!
That crew is almost to the walls, so let's go ahead and have Amenmesse's boys and the fire arrows. Fire damage 3%. Not enough yet. We are blanketing the walls and arrows ourselves. Amentour's only lost 2 so far. We'll go ahead and pull the chariots back so they're not taking that free damage. They're the ones getting shot.
Charioteers, go!
Pull them on away.
The might of Nubia!
The renowned archers should be able to hold the line pretty well. You guys go into the Blood Out the Sun. Slings. Let's move in and start peppering Imontour.
Swing your slings!
Deal with that Lord as quickly as we can there. You guys all move up and deal with these Kushite archers here.
Aim for their hearts!
And have you shoot at this group.
Archers, shoot!
You guys fire on this group here. Our
Loose arrows!
range advantage would be huge. 3 fire damage. We cannot have our tower light ablaze. That would be nightmarish. You guys need to move. Looks like they are able to fire up and over. I don't know if we're able to rip any shots back, but we should be able to deal with them quickly if able. Nubian longbow are the most important targets there.
Fight hard! Attack fire! Blacken the sky!
Alright, we are up on the walls. Move in and claim this tower quickly. Where's the capture point? There it is. Move in quickly. We start getting the others up on top of the
On the move! Yes!
on top of the walls.
Stay on high!
Gonna take a little bit of time to get them all up and over, but once we do,
Into position!
they're gonna jump into a ton of Kushite spearmen recruits. Lads are at the walls though. Send them some reinforcements.
Launch spear! Aim for their hearts! For glory!
Amenmesse, you go ahead and head to the siege tower as well. Nubian recruits, you guys head towards this one.
Climb the walls! battle!
We're diving on out into the fray. Can we have them go into spear wall? Doesn't look like it.
Fighters of Nubia.
Those guys are in wall form. Everyone that can, get inside the city. You guys just charge right on through, go capture that temple.
Pushing on!
Now we just need to start dealing with the individual Kushite spears that should have their backs turned to us.
Release!
Beautiful. Amenmesse to the walls. It looks like they've lost their general. It can be. Set javelins up. And now we bring up the runners as well. Pull them up. All of the recruits that are jumping into these walls of spears are more or less being sacrificed. As soon as we can get some lads through the gates, or the gates captured, we are in a pretty good spot. We've got an airplane going to the top, but we have no time to falter. We just need to deal with these Nubian bowmen.
Aim for the hearts.
They should be firing at will. Struck into those spearmen recruits if you can. Armor piercing damage is great. Now that Amenmesse is here, he's lended his royal Pharaohness to the fight. Maybe with our awesome chariots. Blankets are to keep them protected from any kind of lava.
Onwards!
Sun lava. They are going to try to rotate over to stop us from capturing all their zones, which, very fair.
Archers, shoot! Pushing on.
Slightly, are you guys still doing the blot out the sun? Okay, we have to activate it. Let's not. You have your targets. Amenmesse has not lost a single lad. So far, this is going very well. We have some of these other recruits. Runners, go ahead and try to knock down the gatehouse.
Bring them down.
For the gates there. It's going to be a long time before you get through, but make it work.
Move it.
We're going to set up in a defensive position. We will go ahead and throw the Nubian recruits wide. Kushite spears will take defensive positions.
Into position.
By my lead.
Oh wait, no, you guys keep moving through. We'll capture that temple there.
Onwards.
Capture this zone. I thought I already asked you to. Over on the other side, we have pretty well broken them. Hopefully he tries to flee out through the gates. That'd be great. Javelins are taking some damage from the towers. And our recruits are getting a bit battered.
Fear us.
Focus down the same unit there.
Die.
Archers.
Oh, they're too far back. And they're out of ammo. Alright, well, into the fray then.
Break their necks. Fight with honor.
Spearmen are almost gone.
Fight as one.
Those renowned Kushite archers have decided that it is time to throw themselves into the fray.
Fighters of Nubia.
They actually have some pretty dangerous axes. So they're not bad in a melee. Amenmesse's force can easily overwhelm the axemen on the walls here. For the axes, we've got the axes. They've got swords, skulls, and bows. Kushite runners, come on down, and let's go ahead and capture this zone here. Coming down here first, and then to here.
Pushing on.
There we go.
Position.
Shift click works on occasion. Let's go for the pure overwhelming numbers. He's gonna come on and down. Can we not capture this gate here? Oh, we could. No reason to keep trying then. Let's move the clubmen on forward. Those guys are capturing the temple pretty quickly. Everyone else having to go one at a time up and over. Oh, our lads are getting all...
On the move. Follow me, men.
all split up here.
Marching.
the exact opposite of what we want. Set up here.
Pushing on.
Our Lord can hold the front line. You guys come on back.
Pushing on.
Should have the temple claim pretty soon here.
To battle.
You have to keep in mind, it looks like there's only like 3 of them. You definitely need to keep them far away from the enemy units. But if you capture this zone,
I am not dying today.
we're in a good spot.
Meet your end.
Yeah, overwhelming odds there. Start blasting in. Have the 2 clubmen come on down. Start capturing zones as well. Out of javelins, then you guys stay back.
God save us.
And there's the victory. We broke them without even having to take down the rest. It's a bit anticlimactic. Yeah. That's right. Although,
They posed no
we
challenge.
are not necessarily in a better place than we were previously. We'll go ahead and claim the victory and all the food that comes with. I'm going to be doing no looting and occupying. We need to absolutely claim the settlement as is.
This city belongs to
Civilization
us.
is already on the cusp of falling.
The gods
And since
reward
KAWA is one of the
determination.
pillars of, if we knock it down further, civilization becomes weaker, yeah, by 10 points, which would likely drop us into crisis. Telling us where we're at currently. Amenmesse. Also, for all of the populace, as long as law and order is good to go. Got a bit more replenishment, but for now, the sea people have immunity to deep sea attrition, which does make sense. Extra movement at sea, and then for the nomadic tribes, they are immune to desert attrition. So that's just kind of their base state. 450 from cult centers, and then 40 from. So we are currently in. We've got 490. That's the different states there. So as long as we're above 4, yeah. That would have not quite dropped it into crisis, but it would have been very, very close. We'll just claim KAWA. Native Recruitment Office Tier 2, so we can get the Nubian Clubman. Don't need wood, we need food income. Have extra special things that does KAWA have as a pillar of civilization. Wisdom Codices, a translator's quarters. Okay, I don't think that's in all of the others. Just check. Perma does not have a translator's quarters, no, and it also doesn't have a way to take the Hall of Records up to the max tier either. Pillars of Civilization are also going to be extra potent cities. Great. It starts out with the Grand Temple of Horus. Only we cared. I'm glad it's already built on in. 2 extra legitimacy, 15% less upkeep. That's why our food's in order. Concerning, but it makes sense. We'll convert this building on over to... Which one is it that gives us missile damage? The prayer is less morale for enemies. That's definitely the call. Although, being able to ignore desert attrition, we could sneak on over to take down Napata quickly as well. I don't know where the army... There was a 20 stack that was hiding in Uabku, and it could still be here. So our next turn, we're likely going to need to press across the Nile here. Either take down Abu Ab, or go after the enemy army directly to try to break them before they can get more damage off on our fairly undefended main settlements. We also have to deal with Talzaret and Seti both. And we can see how many others we're able to peace out with.
Death to my enemies.
I don't really want to peace with Napata. They are going to be crushed. Totally.
Talzaret.
And no one else is looking for peace.
Battle.
We must be ruthless.
Almost get military access with some Canaanites.
Hati will
We can
rise
get a
again.
non-aggression with Canaanites. Fighting some other Phrygian soldiers. Oh, they're trading with the Phrygians, and then they are fighting the Minua. Very fair. Well, I wouldn't mind
Tell me,
having some more
do
friends.
the people of Kush welcome your leadership?
I mean, no.
This seems a fair
As long as we're truthful, they don't really. Let's go in here and convert this over to a Temple of Anubis. I'm thinking it's still Isis is the call for that desert attrition immunity, since we don't really have a way to nullify it at the moment as Amenmesse.
I will take what is owed to me by any means.
All right, we did manage to escape with Kevinmesse, just barely.
Warrior of Nubia.
But there is an army of Napata up here to take down
Curiosity
KAWA,
killed the wildebeest.
and I just don't think we're going to be able to defend it. We'll do what we can, though.
The fire of Nubia.
Try to retreat to
Set
rest,
up
build up
patrol.
an army, and then crack
Mighty
back
warrior.
at the KAWA forces that are kind of sneaking around in the area. We're not winning this war, but we have taken down their capital. We've just got 2 extra armies running around that we need to stop. So let's come on into Eremesis. Anything that gives us more resources is really the call here. So the Kushite Delegate School, we lose some influence in this province. About 15% more production to all resources with all the food is something we really need. We'll likely need the influence building once we get happiness, because happiness is well and truly sorted. Plus 20. Go ahead and demolish this building here in Ketpa, and we'll replace it with the influence one. That way we're up above the 80% threshold there for that 10% more production to all our resources. We need food very bad. Irma. Don't want to sacrifice yet another main slot for food, because I want Irma to be kind of our main military area, I believe. Okay, so this one's got the recruitment hall, which is just going to make the recruitment cost a little bit less. Yeah, I think in KAWA we need to go for anything that gives us some more food. So we need wood for most of that. And they have to wait a turn then. So festival grounds, foreign visitors entertainments is probably a decent one to slot on in, and we'll take out the recruitment hall. Yes, indeed. Not enough wood to do any more building. To Neb, I would almost love to pass off to one of our neighbors. Problem is that main settlements are so powerful and hard to actually conquer that handing it over to our north seems a bit dangerous. Plus, I really don't trust the people of Buhen. Not even a little bit.
I have battle
They don't like me
plans
at
to
all.
review.
Faction aversion, naturally. Then anytime we fight either Kerma or Napata, they're going to be declining. What about Miam?
Warrior of Egypt.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and hand you to Neb. We're going to lose a bit of our stone production. And then we're going to lose some of our Anubis favor. That'll be alright.
I am sure we can come to a
Negotiate. I am
prosperous
going to give
arrangement
you
for us both.
a single region. You just give me Tineb there. Or I'm going to give you Tineb. And he would vassalize for it. Are you losing your war with them that badly? How many settlements do you have? Before we make this agreement here. Miam has just the 2. Strength rank 42 as opposed to, I think they count as the Kushites. Twice the strength. 5 settlements. This would likely give them a fighting chance. Let's do it. Making friends with the wrong
Kushite
people.
gold certainly makes you a man of That Kushite gold certainly makes you a man of importance.
I would say so. I don't think we won't. Well, I mean, we just if we take them as a vassal, though, then we are forced into a war with Wuhan. Well, let's just take the non-aggression pact, and then whatever you're willing to give me. He doesn't care about stone. All of your stone. All of your, He has a short supply of food and short supply of wood. So just all of your bronze, please. And then, well, I guess if we drop this down to like 500, let's see how much gold he's willing to give me. 500 gold is not going to be a thing. What about 400? Okay. And then... maybe we just go for as much gold as we can get. So 420. 420 exactly. Haggling activated. 2. Not even a single bronze. Very fair enough. We'll take the gold and the stone. Or a non-aggression pact and Teneb. Enjoy.
We have reached an accord.
Healing time.
And you're likely to lose that, but that's at least going to make us buddies with you, trending towards 110. We can take them as a vassal if they actually claim back some land. We lose the stone provinces here, but I think if we really need to, we can just claim it back later on.
Spirit and pride.
So business, we've got our court actions. Get one into the court. We've got a plot initiated here. I've kicked it on in towards the first commander. We're just going to blackmail him to try to get a bit of extra regard with him, 120. And then we can just get some free troops whenever we want. Granted, we are at war with them currently. I'm thinking that's going to be a great call. We're going to come on over to the High Priest of Amun, and we'll go ahead and gossip with him. Doink.
Seeking my
Work
favor
towards
is very
increasing
sensible.
favor with all the different gods we have. Alright, let's see how our enemies respond to the claiming of KAWA. Okay, so he has landed. Oh, he managed to actually catch up to Amenmesse. Okay, so that is going to be the end for our friend here. He is riding upon a chariot, though. See how much damage we deal to their archers. Likely, I mean, they've got so many spearmen, they're going to keep them all together. And let's see how much damage we can do. Okay, so we've got this little river ford we can kind of force them across. I think that's probably the best call. Grab our spears. Best place to kind of force a river crossing.
These fools do not stand a chance.
Sand for medium infantry is going to weaken them significantly. Shallow water will be much worse, though. So let's... although, does the sand weaken their attack, or is it just speed? It does actually weaken their attack. Does water? Just charge speed and speed. So you know what? No, we want to pull them back away from the sand. We do not have enough frontline soldiers to actually hold this this position.
Fighters of Nubia. Anything for victory. Anything for
We are not in the mud, but they are.
Get it done.
I think they're good to go. Did they hear?
The might of Nubia. Making it happen. Making it happen.
So we are not standing in the sand, but
Decided.
they are. Cross. This is only going to work if they decide to go the way we want. Otherwise, we're in a bit of a hurt. Let's have him deploy way over here and try to convince them that that's the best call.
It is decided. Assume formation.
Okay. They've elected to go very wide. Are they just going to cross the river? You guys head up.
Marching into position. Pushing on.
Yeah, that's definitely what they're gonna do.
On the
No,
move.
we can actually convince them to not. Perfect.
Follow me, men. Aim and release.
I should have said anything.
Marching
Towards the
into
tall
position.
grass.
After me.
We don't have any fire arrows either. This makes things a little bit sad for us.
Forging ahead.
They've got a couple units of infantry kind of scattered amongst. Makes it a little bit more dangerous for us to try to make any shenanigans happen.
Marching.
You guys in the tall grass there for now. We'll wait to activate the wall formation, and then we'll go ahead and just kind of scoot them apart a little bit. All of our units are incredibly tired. Oh, we're getting shot at. Run! We've already lost a unit. Hopefully it's not Amenmesse. You gotta dodge arrows like a champion.
By my lead. March. Aim and release.
Stay in the fairly
On my
short
way.
grass area.
Move it.
Sent them up and around, which is fair.
After me.
Is what we expected. They made it actually all the way around pretty quickly with those javelins.
Forging ahead.
They're gonna go for the full flank.
We will stop at nothing.
Follow me, men.
We'll have to... Don't ford the river yet. Can go across now. We'd have to move very quickly to try to get this one on. This
March.
maneuver to work.
Pushing on. Fighters of Nubia. Onward.
Find the lines. Don't get caught by those
Into
spears.
position. After me.
We're gonna lose a few, and they're gonna be in the tall grass, which is not great, but we can surely run off this group of archers. No, not enough damage at all. The numbers are gonna start dwindling. Now we pull through. Don't get caught by the spearmen.
Pushing on.
Into position.
Have you guys both fire on Asceni there.
Pushing on. On the move. Onwards. Fighters of Nubia. On the move. Never falter.
Oh no.
Move it.
Our lord didn't make it through there at all.
Forging ahead.
Amenmesse, you let us down. Likely for the last time.
We will triumph.
I am so surprised you guys made it out of there.
Into
We'll have
position.
24 chariot models.
Fight hard.
And they're very tired, but they'll try their best, hopefully.
After me.
Around this
Follow me,
direction.
men. Pushing on.
Now those archers are a little bit too close.
Move it. Aim and release.
Keep blasting away into their lord, although we are about to get
Power and pride.
karate shot by the group of spearmen that went around.
Into position. Archers shoot.
Sheer numbers are going to win the day here for them. Speed things along just a little bit. They're all in the tall grass, so the chariots are actually going to be slowed down quite a bit.
Forging ahead.
For glory. Meet your end.
A little bit too tired, our lads are.
Enemy awaits.
Hoping to at least take down their lord for our troubles here.
Into position.
Launched. And they tried their best, so this will at least
Never falter.
lower our our costs, but now we have enemies inside our territory and not much we can do about it.
After me!
They wait for the incredibly wide flank. No reason not to either.
Release! Pushing on the move!
Keep blasting in there. Listen, have you charge up in against these archers. There's a ton of them all in one group. But they're all, luckily, just the archers now. Oh no, the spearmen are out front. You've done a very good job of staying all together.
By my lead! On my way!
Tail.
With me, brother!
You have very good aim.
Move it!
And they're out of arrows, so we charge into the melee. That's likely going to be the end of the Vikings.
Holding ahead!
And at least take their lord with us. So there's no experience gained for this battle here. Chariots actually do quite well in the water. Smashed to the rear, and surrounded by spears, and quickly felled. That was fairly pitiful. We're gonna lose our sniping bow and the common chariot probably, which is awful. He is demanding some gold for some food. In fact, I'm cool with that.
Burokata is with me.
Okay. I guess now we're at war with Canaan. Sure, why not? Ability in the Eastern Highlands. I'm so glad. Oh no, we have now dropped into crisis. Wonder why. Tua has been besieged and they just stole my chariot. No, they didn't steal the bow, they stole the best part. This guy's gonna be an absolute nightmare now. Tua is under siege. See who by. Actually, they would lose. Not out on the field, because they would just overwhelm us with numbers. But on in the siege map, we should be able to win this one. We'll decline the attack. Unless they bring reinforcements from KAWA, but they're likely to move up and hit rest. Which is a settlement we planned on putting defenses in, but just a little bit too late. Didn't quite expect the KAWAns to move on in and give us a karate chop. So let's go ahead and recruit a new army here at Nuabu. We need to do quite badly. Nuabu or Musha? Let's go for Musha. So in terms of generals, I would really like one with the melee defense and replenishment or the upkeep production. Let's go for upkeep production. So we've got either Quinny or Chinny. Welcome. Replacement for Kevin Mess.
Might of Nubia. I expect strong
Amenmesse
arms
the
and open
second.
hearts. A fine selection of warriors.
Alright, where are these super elite Nubian longwomen coming from? Be recruited in any territory? But why? I'm here for it, but slightly confused. So basically, your job is going to be to recruit up as many Nubian recruits as possible. And try to avoid any of these other guys here. We're just going to overwhelm the spearmen. I mean, that's still a 20 stack of fairly medium armor. We need lots of clubs. Take Kerma up to tier 5. Would rather like to. Where's this other army? They have come on oath to
I
be
will
slain.
take what is owed to me by any means.
They're likely trying to lure us into a trap. Do I care? is the question.
Amenmesse, golden horn.
I think the answer is no. Let's go ahead and throw in the Shrine of... But I put in the Shrine of Isis already. let's go for Shrine of Anubis to break our foes a bit faster. I'm going to instantly construct this because we have a ton of gold laying around. Go ahead and do some praying to Anubis. Got an extra skill point to add as well. Which, let's go for movement speed. Now we've got the Speaker of Tongues. 12 extra influence in this province for the cost of 50 gold faction-wide. Probably a pretty solid one if we really need to build up influence on the fly, but we have an extra title we can assign on in now, so let's go ahead and grab... I think shoot while moving. Be quite interesting for our missile infantry. Any other goodies I can pass out? He's got medium armor. Probably a good call. And we lost our bow as well. How sad. He just didn't say we did.
On my terms.
So win ourselves another battle. Anubis' prayer breaks their morale by 12, so they have 28 morale. Let's do it. Well, this is a new one. Peoples of Kush would sooner slice his throat than follow him. Yet follow him they do, with fervor. He can do that. Blind you and drag you behind him on his mad quest. That is true power, or gold. Bought or earned. When we meet him on the field, it will not matter. Ah, Pharaoh's talking that smack. It is about to be a sandstorm. No. That will do. This needs to be a glorious rout. Would we have a bluff to fire down on them from? This is horrifying for our enemies here. Okay, so let's go ahead and set up the Kushite spears. Here, 2 clubs in the woods, with the runners kind of flanking them. Probably not all 3. 3 companions, and the other spearmen. Down here.
Nubia will be stronger once they are dead.
I agree. Over, and then
It is
we'll
decided.
melee infantry up. For the javelins out wide with the runners. Kushite bows. Likely just want them kind of being the expendable bowmen, because they've got the most armor. Longbows taking their positions as well. Spread out the slings with their great anti-missile. Everyone in a bit more of small formations. Allows them to react easier and faster as archers. They are, okay, so all of the spears that are able to throw them at the enemy. Amenmesse go... in group 1. Archers in guard mode, and then our elite chariots. Get it going.
Charioteers, go!
We attacked them, but I do think they know what's up here. They know what must be done.
On the move!
Have to go and hang out in the water.
Kushites never miss.
Pushing on!
Marching.
Shites never miss. You guys make a pretty sweeping angle all the way around.
Chariots forward!
There's not much they're gonna be able to do about it.
Fear us! It is decided!
We will succeed.
Ready to
Fully
fire!
command the high ground there.
They are no true children of Nubia!
Rotated ever so slightly.
Pushing on.
So they've been sending their entire army the other direction. Does look to be the case.
To battle! Into position! Pushing on!
In that case,
Into position.
We will leave just these two here. Everyone else can go around. Start working on these archers.
Marching.
Go move forward. You guys
The might of
shield
Nubia.
wall. As soon as those Nubian bowmen are in range, back. Send all of their archers one way there.
Chariots into position.
Didn't quite need to pull them so wide.
Never falter. We will triumph. Send a barrage.
Those bowmen
Never
next.
falter.
There's a lot of them all in one spot.
Onwards.
Keep tight.
Sure when they brought themselves down.
Aim for that heart.
On the move. Into position.
Archers, shoot.
Amenmesse being dropped by archers, that would make me sad.
Onwards. We will triumph.
Oh, we didn't catch them like I thought I would.
Fear us. Fighters
Recruits
of
are going to
Nubia.
annihilate those javelin throwers there.
Fight as one.
Chariots move out. Strike through.
Luckily, their lack of morale should play a pretty huge part in this. In fact, let's switch you guys over to fire. Should get rid of them very fast.
The might of Nubia.
Half of our armies over here is not great.
Them down.
Run these fools down.
Aim for their hearts.
Yeah, just gonna hit with the fire, sending them off the hills. Bring yourselves on over. Those javelins about to get run down.
Slay them.
Go after this group here.
Stones ready.
They're fleeing. They're not able to do anything else.
Pushing on.
Tear them apart.
Break their necks.
Break their legs.
Slings of Nubia. Advance, men.
Doing their best drifter impression.
Throw.
Yeah, now it's up to the chariot commandants to move around and just annihilate the surviving Nubian bowmen here.
Devastate them. Javelins now.
Javelins now.
Slings.
Javelins now.
Show no mercy.
Go. No, please.
There is no hope.
There we are. Now we can have them just run down the enemy, kind of like the Wood Elves.
Release.
Get in there, Glade Guard.
Slay them.
Beautiful. And that's the win. It was going to try to give us probably a lot more casualties than that.
To battle.
No way.
No.
The chariots just riding fools down.
Glorious combat.
Running away is recommended. All right, well we're gonna do what they say and break their legs and just get throwing themselves to the ground. I'll catch you all back at the campaign map. Yeah, yeah. That's right.
They pose
Head
no
Sekmoy. We are going to go ahead and take that replenishment.
They will
Thank
serve
you.
us well.
Don't mind if I do. We're almost at full health on the army
I
now.
will take what is owed to
We
me
move and take
by any
Abu Ab.
means.
Kind of force them over on our side. Likely he's staying in Wabku and just doing nothing. We could force them on our side. That would be great. Plus, this is a food settlement,
Nubia is
which we need
mine,
quite desperately.
always.
We'll go ahead and give this one the auto resolve. See how kind it is to us. Should be an easy victory. Trying some fancy. Jeez. Alright, Amenmesse, just get right in there and hit him with the side of the head with the
Never an
axe.
option.
And we will take this for ourselves. Thank you
This
kindly.
city belongs to us.
Done such an excellent
My
job building it up.
influence grows.
But it belongs to me now. Switch that shrine on over to Isis. Got a water well for workforce growth. Go ahead and delete this. It's just the Shadu farm is all we can get. That case, we'll go ahead and leave that one on in. If we upgrade KAWA, can we pull civilization out of its rut? And indeed, and I think we definitely should. See no Napatans. They're all up here in the Tua area.
Not another step.
Not another step. Well, the people of KAWA, have they taken any attrition just yet?
Bring them down.
No, hopefully they're brave enough to come face us. I think we actually have a chance there. Okay, we'll do some upgrading then. Most of our stone to upgrade KAWA, but taking the Pillar of Civilization up to the next tier. Very important. We're at 470 points. That will pull us up into prosperity once more. Far too much gold, actually, spin to do that. 680 for the delegate school. Which, again, I'm probably not going to do. Will, I guess, not grab a guard tower, because let's definitely go for that. But let's see if we can grab some stone out of any of our neighbors. Also, right, looking nice. You've copied my, my lovely hat.
You must be a fool to think.
Oh, I don't want to talk to you at all. Who has the most stone?
Fight for my brothers.
Yeah, but doubtful the Canaanites would be nice.
Merely a worthwhile arrangement in the making.
Hello, Bay.
No doubt.
Bay does not wish to trade. Okay, we'll build up our friendship over time then. But you then, Buhen.
Did you forget how much I despise you?
I always forget. How much stone do you got? 500 for... You're gonna use that bronze to stab me with, but for now that'll work. Oh yeah, also, let's check to see...
History will remember me.
Non-aggression with a lot of Canaanites. Or, I mean, we're at civil war with, Seknakti. But, Ramses' papa is not, he's willing to put on aggression for some gold, probably. That man is fighting
Egypt.
with Etch. Let's see if we can't
I have no
negotiate
doubt
some
we will
goodies
reach
here.
an agreement.
Negative 3.7. How about I give you some gold? 25. That even move? 500 gold. Okay. It's because he has... No, it's his preferred resource and he's still not here for it. We'll go back to our initial plan then and just try to grab some stone. We have to trade with the Egyptian factions, otherwise we're not going to be getting as much. Yam, we are good friends
Pharaoh's
with.
glory.
Negotiate.
I look forward to our talks.
And now that we gave them all of the stone settlements, how about all of your stone for whatever you want? Food is a scary prospect, but
Without hesitation.
1 for 1 with food is not bad.
Born to do battle.
Yeah, and you are fighting some of my friends. So Pharaoh
In the name of duty.
is fighting regular older Ramesses. Oh, Super Liliuma's in the middle of a fight as well. Got civil wars going on all over the place. Well, in that case,
I will carve out a legacy.
we will try to trade with Sisabui.
That Kushite
Listen, boy.
gold certainly makes you a man of importance.
Dude, I agree. Give me your goodies.
Like a maid,
In fact, you have more? Yeah.
That's
You
a
just want
major-
gold, I'm here for that. Trade
I
people.
will unite
Damascus.
my people.
Probably
Son
not.
of-
You're not
All
Egyptian.
will remember
Neither are
me.
you there, Daniel.
I will carve out a legacy.
Man is fighting absolutely everyone.
Fury, you can talk.
The cargo and the
Until
Kirker,
my
we can
new
probably try to
hunting
grab
bow is
some
finished.
stone from. Wait,
Right then.
and then the Kirker. We'll stop.
Speak, friend.
Stop
and I will
siphoning
gladly
stone
listen.
out of the countryside then. 25 negative. How much gold do you want for it?
Done
Easy.
at once.
Now we've got a cool 3,000. Have that one on in. Well, what we're lacking in then is what, workforce or just wood? Yeah, it's workforce. In that case, we can firm up to tier 5, we can indeed, and so we shall. Irma and Ramesses both up to a very high tier.
The might of Nubia. A fine selection of warriors.
Might get you in some Nubian longbows.
Be my
At
brothers in
least
arms.
these two. And then we'll work on the negative from there. Yeah, and so to do so, we can come on into Kerma. Because we are going to make Kerma the food province. Her Ramesses is going to eventually be fully based on military. I think we want the city guard compound, though, for the extra happiness, and ammunition and morale for everyone in the area. Plus, we'll get some Pesh warriors, some royal guard, Nubian spears, and 2 mercenary bowmen, just to keep the somewhat safe from Tazret and Seti there. Looks good. I would love to do some more upgrading in the area. We just don't have the workforce. Fitting actions. Come on into our port. No Pharaoh, not just yet. Increase the plot level by 2, which would cost 30 regard. We'll go ahead and do so. 100% chance to
I knew that it was the
succeed
reason
now.
I liked you.
And that'll just gain us a net positive of, since we had to spend 130, which is pretty great. Outpost structures destroyed. So they are preparing to attack then. They took down the Shrine of Isis. At least maybe. Go for that one. Yeah, I'm not going to repair it because you're just going to attack it again, won't you? I took down the Shrine of Anubis in Res. Very fair enough. Shinny, you need no ancillaries, but I will give you some common light armor, the common medium shield, and then you can have just a sword. Titles available. I guess we can activate our next target city for our Thumos action. So, we've claimed KAWA. The next in the area looks like it's probably Buhin. And Miam has been claimed by Buhin as well. That makes sense. It's a little ways up the Nile there. Okay, so yeah, the next target is going to be the city of Buhin. Yoink. And what's great is there's no actual time constraint on this. You kind of build it up as you go. And it doesn't even seem to make them irritated with you for it either. They will be at war with us eventually just due to our actions with Napata, so it's probably good to make sure we have a bit of advantage against their home city there. So let's go ahead and initiate the conquest. Or do we save? Go ahead and save. We don't need to spend the gold just yet. Because we're nowhere near there. We won't be attacking them. Not for a fair few turns, at least. I think I like what we've got going on now. I could complete this now for a ton. I'm not going to. What is this? Oh, it was just overlapping. Shrine of Horus is a gold mine. Always do with more gold mines. Design skill point for
Viceroy of Kush.
Let's go ahead and grab. I'm thinking this one for the extra melee defense. 10% replenishment is really a fair amount. Right then. See how our enemies respond. Seni moves immediately to take down the settlement. And we'll go ahead and let our resolve take us down. Yoink. And he somehow managed to survive the battle. He's all equipped up with the things he stole from Amenmesse. He sacked the settlement and ran. United we stand. Het Nasut has succumbed to Buhin's machinations and now prepares for war with us. Oh, lovely. So are we now at war with yet another faction? Who are these guys? Thought I'd be doing a pretty good job of making friends, but now everyone just keeps dragging their allies into war. So be it. Alright, what we're gonna do with Amenmesse then, we should probably move to crush this army that's been bopping around.
Killed the wildebeest.
I think even with max, at a max tier army, they
Get away.
lose to either
I'm
Pharoah or any of our smaller or larger settlements.
Golden Prince.
Since he can get out to the Nile and go wherever he'd like to,
Rich
that puts
beyond
KAWA at a
measure.
threat. Love to get out here and chase him down. If we were to come out onto the Nile ourselves,
On my terms.
and we're going to march stance, can we stop him from going where he'd like? He can just zoom across and attack Abu Ab pretty easily.
Beware my wrath.
This is interesting.
Driven by injustice.
Yeah, let's go ahead and come on back to KAWA.
Back on dry land.
He's given
Royal
himself a ton of
Prince.
different options here. Either flee or attack either Kermit or Paramesis or Meriamon. Throw in walls here. Complete this instantly, and that will at least give them a few more troopers. Ramesses is fairly well defended. Yeah, let's go ahead and complete this right away. It costs us a lot of gold, but we'll build that up. Now it's better defended. We'll also have those reinforcements coming on in as well. I think caught between a rock and a hard place now. It's perfect. But for now, I am going to be out of time for today. I have been Space Wizard Total War. Remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub-thon. See you on the next one.